It's been a few hours since the Doctor Who Comic-Con panel. I want to make a video today to talk about the details that we learned about Series 13 and also rewatch the trailer. Chris Chibnall said that the whole 8 episodes is going to be one storyline, very similar to Broadchurch, possibly quite similar to Torchwood, Children of Earth and Torchwood Miracle Day. I'm quite excited about it personally. I feel that it could be the breath of fresh air that the show needs. It could be them discovering something that really, really works. There's a possibility that if the rumours about Jodie's regeneration are true, we might have a situation where maybe at the beginning of the series, we know that it's her final series. The next thing I've got written down is Raleigh Ritchie, otherwise known as Jacob Anderson, announced as what seems to be quite an important side character. And I could not believe when it turned out to be him. They've been teasing a special guest. People have been thinking, is it John Barrowman? Is it Joe Martin? And it turned out to be Jacob Anderson, or as I know him, Raleigh Ritchie. You may know that I've done quite a bit of filming for a radio station. Raleigh Ritchie came into the studio 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, and at that time, I didn't know him. I didn't even watch Game of Thrones at that time. And as soon as I saw him introduced, I was like, oh my God, Hannah, I've met him. I think it's interesting. Why are they making such a big deal out of his side character in particular? He seems like quite an important character, even though possibly not a companion. Are they queuing him up to be the next Doctor? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that at the end, when they were asked a word each, Chris Chibnall, I think he said swarm. Maybe that's a hint to do with the storyline. Is it going to be a swarm of something that's chasing them, or a swarm that they're chasing? We know that the Weeping Angels are going to be in the series. We know that the Daleks are probably going to be in the series. We know that the Sontarans are probably going to be in the series. Maybe the prison that the Doctor and Jack broke out of in the New Year's Day special, maybe the whole prison got released. Maybe that's the series-wide storyline, because I mean, in something like Torchwood Miracle Day, for example, or even Children of Earth, there was like one ultimate foe, whereas it seems like in Series 13 there's going to be numerous foes. So maybe it's some sort of, I don't know, like group of aliens, similar to maybe the Pandorica Opens kind of thing, or possibly they're trying to chase them all and get them back into the prison that she was in the festive episode, maybe. Right, let's watch the trailer then, and let's react live to it, and let's try and break down some of it. We'll watch it once, and then we'll go back and look back on it. Okay, here we go. Series 13 trailer.
Get inside!
Whoa.
It looks very dramatic. Returns later this year. It just looks so much better shot. Look at that.
I'm the Doctor. This is Raz. This is Dan.
No way.
That's cool. I like that. That looks like maybe even Egyptians.
You're hiding something. Get inside!
Whoa.
Just the quality, the production quality, looks insane. I know it's only a short
No
trailer.
questions. No. See you soon. Don't forget to
I
click
like
below
that a
and
lot.
subscribe.
Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the Doctor Who YouTube channel. Let's go back on that and watch it again. So the first scene we've got them saying, get inside. We've got Raleigh Ritchie here, otherwise known as Jacob Anderson, the new, what seems to be like a side character. We've got the Doctor again. This reminds me a lot of the Series 12 finale. In the abandoned village. Returns later this year, cool. Right, so we've got the shot of the Doctor walking into focus. This shot looks mad. God knows what that is. It looks like, I don't know what that could be. And maybe time frozen or something like that. That looks cool. All of these shots look like, I mean, it's the same story, isn't it, I guess? Jacob Anderson said that he's got his own ship, didn't he? That's what he said. So maybe this is the ship. Maybe he's like a time agent or something. That looks cool. That reminds me of the Witchfinders episode. Even the hair reminds me of the Witchfinders episode. God knows what that is. Some kind of alien planet? This could be the swarm, actually. Maybe this is what he means. Maybe it's some kind of swarm. But then how... We know that the Weeping Angels are in it. We know that the Daleks are in it. We know that the Sontarans are in it. How do they factor into this? I don't know. Interesting question. I can't give an answer to. This looks like some sort of, over here, it looks like those things that you get in Iceland, geysers, where the water sprays up. Although they could be just ice. This one looks like ice over here. That's new, isn't it? I think. This thing on the pillar. We've got the Doctor looking wet again. Very similar to the Witchfinders episode. I know that they were filming in Albert Docks in Liverpool. This shot could be this. Could be the TARDIS materialising or dematerialising. This is... looks like a period sort of episode. I've got to admit, it really gives me strong, like Marvel series, The Mandalorian sort of vibes. The idea that it's all one storyline, but there's going to be sort of almost mini adventures in it, I get the impression. Like this, these look like hieroglyphics to me. I would say that this could be maybe an Egyptian tomb. And I mean, they're in period dress. I don't know what sort of period that would be. I mean, what, like Tutankhamun? When was that? When was his tomb opened? When was Tutankhamun's tomb discovered? 1922. That could be around this sort of time. That would be sick. I've always loved ancient Egypt. That's what I'm getting from it. I could imagine maybe some kind of like ancient Egyptian tomb or something like that. That's what I'm getting. And this is Dan, by the looks of it, in the background, falling through. There's something else there. That could be the Doctor. Maybe the Doctor's already there. Look, yeah, that's the Doctor, I think. Or is it? Or is that a rope? That's a rope. This is cool. So this is... Yaz has obviously rappelled down this. And then Dan is now rappelling down. Maybe something buried? I mean, it could be a tomb, but it could be something buried under a modern day thing, potentially. There's candles. This is definitely a period piece, I think. It could even be something like Mayan, potentially. Obviously, there's Mayan temples. I wonder what they look like. See, it could even be something like that. I wonder what a Mayan tomb looks like. See, it could easily be something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Egyptian. I could be completely barking up the wrong tree here. This is the same area as that metal swarm that we saw a minute ago. And this is what? The Doctor and Yaz, by the looks of the hair. Yaz, you're hiding something. I like this conflict. This shot looks mad. Same shot from the beginning, getting inside. This looks cool as well. Dan falling through some sort of tunnel. Who's that? Looks like Elaine the Pain, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Is it a guy? I think it's a guy. It's not Riley Ritchie though, is it? And this is in like a foresty area. I think that's it, is it? But look at this as well. I wonder if there's undertones that you can even analyse in this. This looks like a rock sort of texture. And this again, but then there's lights here. This looks like it could be... Maybe it's some kind of old and new thing. Maybe it is like an Egyptian tomb or something. Any questions? No? TARDIS had landed there. That's not the same outfit though as them when they were in the potential tomb. Some really interesting things there. Massive jump in production quality, in my opinion, which might be down to the fact that it's all one story, so all the money can go on the sets and stuff like that. It might actually be a situation where COVID has unintentionally prompted them to try and think to do something different. And sometimes when people are put under pressure, they actually perform better. And I wonder maybe whether this is one of those situations where a lot of people have been saying for a while now, particularly with Chibnall's Doctor Who, that it's been getting quite stale. And I wonder whether maybe this was what it needed. This is the push that it needed to breathe a bit of fresh air into the series, maybe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd be really interested to have a discussion in the comments and hear what you guys think. I am interested in this. Consider my interest piqued. And we will see where this goes. We don't know when there's an air date at the minute. I would imagine around Halloween time, maybe September, October. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it. If you're new and you're not subscribed to the channel, then please consider subscribing. I would appreciate that a lot. And I will see you soon for another video.